And ladies and gentlemen, game number 1, Rain versus Shaft in this match for third place and who gets to go on to play in grand finals on NA. Let's take a look, let's see what we get. For the side of Rain, we're going to see Lejheru, Kleber, Stalingrad, Marseille, Moskva, Lej Moskva, Minnow, San Martin, Schlieffen, and Kremlin. For the side of Shaft, we're going to see Marceau, Daring, Lejheru, Salem, Petro, Minnow, Preußen, and Ohio. And so, some thoughts as we think here. One, a significant difference in health pool because of the fact that it's 2DD versus 4DD. You're going to see the strategy over here is definitely using those Harrows for smoke, so you're going to expect to see the Salem and Minnow out with the Harrows. Daring and Marceau being used more towards capping, though Marceau, we'll see how they want to play it. Preußen and Ohio, heavy damage, decent. You see the Schlieffen for the secondaries, the Kremlin because it's going to tank. San Martin and Minnow can feel the role of sitting in smoke with the Harrow if they want. Interesting, only one Marseille. I'm used to seeing a double Marseille because you're going to try to double push the flank, not single push it. We'll see how it goes there. Stalingrad, also interesting. Remember, that thing burns a lot. Now, you don't have Des Moines to hit it, but Marseille... well, Marseille's on the same team, but Salem's still going to do work, and double Harrow, if they get a hold of you with fire, they're gonna spam you to the ground. They're going to spam you. And so, we're going to watch in here. Now, it looks like what we're going to see, and I want to see how this Marceau's built. This Marceau is built for lower detection, which means I think they're going to, you see the speed boost, they're going to try to get him in there and take B quickly. You want to do this because if the Schlieffen comes in, if Dastert comes in over to B, he's going to try to take it and sit there with Hydro. It doesn't look like he is yet, but he may end up right over here. But Marceau's going to get in there. He's just going to go full into the cap here. You're not even going to see him make the turn outside because he's just going to use the island to ram. And this is because he wants it as quick as possible. And so the problem for the team of Rain with the Strand, uh-oh, does he mess up there? Oh, that's a critical mess up, honestly. I don't think he intended to, and that might make a difference there. He should still get it, but remember, if it's tight on points later on, that is about 15 seconds he lost of time there because of it. And so, as you go in and we watch it, I mean, there's 4 seconds left on the cap. He's going to take the cap, but like I said, that was a significant difference. You can see that health pool disadvantage I was talking about, almost 100,000. Shots in, they briefly spot the Preußen, in for 7k on him. Ohio and Preußen, now this is something that's interesting. You don't usually see both battleships to the same side. So Shaft committing both battleships over here towards the BC cap is an intriguing play. Is he going to detect in time? He will not detect the Ohio in time. So they don't know the Ohio's over there yet, but that's something to watch. And so you're seeing Daring, Harugamo. They're going to put the Salem out here where they can try to smoke him. Daring should be able to take A because it's a heavy push for Rain over to C. It's a heavy push for them over to C. And so we're going to see what they end up doing with this one. Because this is an unusual strat from both teams. So we're going to watch, we're going to see. And so we're just going to continue to watch this. You know, the Stalingrad's spotted. They're taking A. There's no way to deny A, so Rain's going to have the early advantage. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. And so as we look here, I mean, 2-1 on caps. You have the radar. They know that Shaft has both battleships over here, but you've got, I mean, you're kind of committed if you're Rain now. Your Kremlin and Schlieffen are both committed over here. The amount of time it would take them to reverse and go back is challenged. So you're basically all putting it on a, I'm going to take this B. And so here comes the first move. They're going to move the Kleb forward. Kleb of Bison is going to be pushed forward. They're going to use him to try to get in there onto B. Petro is going to have the ability to keep him area denied for a very long time. If he can get the hits. I mean, he gets in there. Petro would have to move up, but here comes the push. They're going to move the Kleb, the Krem, and the Moskva in on that. Oh, and Bison gets absolutely deleted there. He gets Torps onto WCG. He gets him down, but it's not enough. And now the shots come in. WCG takes a chunk from the Schlieffen. Schlieffen's second salvo, and better hit on the second salvo. WCG down to 22,000. Problem is, they've lost a lot for this push. You've already lost the Kleber. The Preußen's going to get behind the island, which is going to mean he's only going to be on target from the Moskva and Kremlin. Moskva takes a chunk. Raid's strategy may be coming back to bite them. I mean, both the battleships for Shaft are under heavy attack. And you can see the full push going on here, but it's not a guarantee this is going to work. Preußen continuing to try to hit Kremlin. He's not getting good damage on the Kremlin. 4 taking a lot of damage. And then if we look here, Server Hopper kind of pinned. Preußen is just going to sit there. Gassando taking damage. Gassando down to 28,000, but Server Hopper is in danger. He doesn't have DCP, doesn't have heal. He is quite liable, especially if they get a fire on him to go down here. WCG absolutely going down, though. More shells in on the Kremlin. Malamu doing a really nice job of putting himself in a position where he can't be hit. And Rain now moving forward. Ohio of Gassando about to go down. The Preußen goes down. Here comes the shots on the Ohio. That's going to be both kills onto the battleships of Shaft for the side of Rain. How much more do they make it out with health-wise? So we turn back. We can see 4's knocked to 33k. Schlieffen pops the DCP. But if the Marceau hits a couple more shots on him, gets a fire, that's going to be dangerous. Stalingrad of Gangbang taking shots from the Petro only takes about 2,000 damage. And so Rain now has that health advantage. They've got that health advantage still sitting about the same. The problem is they're losing a lot of health for stuff right now. They're in a strong position with that change. And so Marceau takes a big chunk. Kimmy cannot afford to take those chunks. Dastard trying to heal. He's down to 1 more heal. He will go down here at some point. And now you see the fight between the Petro and the Stalin. And Flo, watch Flo, because Flo, as soon as he finishes off Dastard, is going to go on the Stalingrad as well. Kremlin backing up. Now, Salem and San Martin, let's take a quick look over here. They're going to spot each other at some point. No damage on either, and that's going to be the battle of the super heals. Dastard trying to live. That's going to be the kill there, though. He takes the fire. That'll take him out. And so, it's now tied on ships. And it's a 200-point advantage for the side of... 250-point advantage for the side of Shaft. And I do not think Rain expected Bison to go down that quick. Now, if that was a DC, that's always possible. But that still really just hurts to watch. And so, Rain really in still a dangerous position here. I mean, the Harugumo's got his smoke. He's going to kill the Stalingrad. Stalingrad is dead. Let's make that clear. Petro of its Russian in trouble now from the San Martin. The San Martin getting some really nice shots over the island, so this should be a trade back between the two of them. We'll see. So just keep an eye on Gang. Gang no longer spotted. He'll radar. That'll give the Haru some more time to farm, but he's got to get a lot here. And they get the Marceau out on the edge while we're talking here. I mean, this push is doing work down here. Now, Vert opening up. Marseille is in trouble with that because that's just all the fires. Minnow being ignored for the moment. Zill about to go down. He doesn't have a heal for 72 seconds. Here come the shots, and this might be it. Oh, the shots just miss. Zill dumps the Torps. He thinks there's something in the smoke, but there's not. Or wait, no, he's not dumping for the smoke. He's dumping in case they hide the smoke, pardon me. Lulu does take a chunk there. Marseille still hurting. They get the Stalingrad on the other flank, but Vert now in danger. One ship advantage for the side of Rain. It's about to be two because the Petro should go down right here. There's the fire. That'll be the kill. And so they're up 2 ships now, and they're about to take the points lead. So Rain wrests control away there, and this looks now very Rain favored. Shaft had a good strong start there for a while. They had an initially good counter to the Shaft... to the Rain play, but they've just lost too much health at this point. And Salem looks like he's about to eat Torps. Looks like he's going to take 1. He does. 12,000 off him. He's forced back. He is losing the fight to that San Martin. Kremlin takes some Torp damage down to 39,000. They spot the Harugumo of Real Ship Shady. Real Ship Shady takes a little bit. It's not going to be a ton, though. And the problem for Flo is you can't beat Moskva, San Martin, and Haru. And you're kind of just pinched. Daring of got a smash. Goes down, and that will all but guarantee it at this point. I mean, you can see they're still trying, Shaft fighting, looking for the kills, but they need a lot more. Harugumo's about to fight each other. Flo has the 7,000 health advantage, so we'll see how much he can do there. Ship Shady gonna bounce out, and watch for the Kremlin shells coming in. Here come the Kremlin shells. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh, not as much as I thought, actually. I'm kind of surprised there. I thought that was going to hurt a lot more. Double Torp drop. He does have the smoke ready, but there's no DC... There is no radar to assist. So we'll start to spam, and the Moskva has to back up, actually, because of that. He might pop the spotting. We'll see. Flo turns out... I mean, they're still fighting. It probably is a moot point at this time, but they're still fighting. And the shame is there's unfortunately a Kremlin-sized gap in those torps. Oh, he does take one, actually. Pardon me. Flo continues to just try to fight it out. He's getting spammed by the Harrow. The Harrow's going to finish him off here pretty soon. They're trying to get the Kremlin. Salem's going to take a chunk. Salem goes down, ladies and gentlemen. And that makes it 900 points and just 2 DDs left. Flo will kill off the Kremlin here in a little bit of revenge, but he will go down right after to there. And so this is going to be a game claimed by the side of Rain. They will be your winner, taking the 1-0 lead. It's a minute 12 left, but the only ship still alive is Verd, and so this is just running down the clock at this point, ladies and gentlemen, for the remaining time. And so you can see Vert knows it's over. So he's just sitting still there. Goes dark. Starts to move forward, actually. Perhaps a little bit of pride and a morale booster if you don't lose every ship in the game. Because you're going to lose, and so not being completely ship destroyed. Maybe just a little bit of a morale thing there. The radar from the minnow won't catch him. And so there's 15 seconds left. That will wrap it, ladies and gentlemen, as we said. And Rain goes up 1-0 in this best of 5 as they push towards a rematch with 3X in the grand finals. And there it is, as we said. And so we look at this series with Rain up 1-0. And we move to game 2 on Sleeping Giant.